Alright, so this video today is going to be teaching you how to make a low content book cover from scratch using Canva for KDP. Now, Canva can be used on either a phone or an iPad or a tablet, pretty much any device, as well as a computer, desktop or iMac. Canva has so many things within it. Like, it would take me like an hour-long video to just sit here and to go over everything in Canva. So if you're just getting started with KDP and making low content books, I would say Canva is a good place to start. Canva isn't very expensive and it's pretty user-friendly. Like it's a lot of just snap and go, and there's a lot of pre-made templates, a lot of pre-made elements and pictures that you can use. The quality comes out pretty decent using Canva, so super easy to do. You can literally do this within 5 to 10 minutes, probably less than that. So I would say Canva is a great starting point. Go ahead and get this thing started, because I know why y'all here. You don't want to see me, you don't want to talk about it, you want to see it. Alright guys, so as you can see, I am on the Canva homepage. So what you're going to get ready to click is the Create Design button. And once you click that, it'll take you to the design page. So you should get a blank sheet or a blank page. So what I'm going to do is I'm basically going to resize it. I believe it starts off as an 8 by 11. So for this low content book, what I'm going to do is resize it to a 6 by 9 inches. So make sure you change the part where it says inches or centimeters. So I'm just going to go ahead and change it to a 6 by 9 for this tutorial. Alright, so now the size is changed to my liking. So what I went ahead there is I just added a duplicate white page, because for the cover you're going to need the top or the front part of the book and the back part of the book as the cover. So on the side here, I'm going to look for some elements to put on to my cover. So Canva has tons of pre-made elements. You can also upload your own pictures or elements yourself, but just for the sake of this video and just purely using Canva, I'm going to use their elements. So right here, I'm basically changing the background color. So it's just not like a blank, or you could use white, but I'm just basically messing around with the color. So what's cool about Canva is they have a set of pre-made colors, or you can use the tool and pick your own color. So I'm just going to use this kind of brown, orangey, beigey color. All right, so I decided to choose one of their elements, and I'm just going to kind of play around with the size of this and the design of it. All right, so for this particular element, I'm gonna change one of the colors of the flowers. So in order to do that, you can just click on the element as a whole and then click on the color, the square at the top, the color that you want to change. And then it'll change whichever color in that element that you want. So I went ahead and changed that black to an orange. And so now I'm going to just play around with the sizing and the placement of this particular flower element. And I kind of like it up here in the corner. And I'll just probably put one right here at the bottom corner. Now let's go ahead and play around with some designing on the back cover page. So what I did here is I basically just duplicated it. If you see in the upper right hand corner where it has the plus sign, you just press the duplicate and it'll just duplicate them as many times as you need to. So just playing around with the designing, and also make sure you leave that part blank right there at the bottom right hand side or corner, because that's where the barcode is going to go. So if you're going to want anything that if there's anything that you want seen, just make sure you leave that blank and don't place anything there, because the barcode will cover it. Trust me, I know from experience. So, okay, I'm pretty satisfied with how this design looks here on the back cover page. So I'm going to go ahead and go scroll back to the top page. And I think I want to like add something else in the middle, or maybe some words. I really like plants, and I really love Canva's drawn plants. So I'm going to go ahead and just type in plants. And once you type in whatever you want, it could be plants, the sky, water, whatever it is. If you type that in under elements, it'll give you a whole bunch of selections. So to narrow it down, you can choose graphics or photos or videos. So I went ahead and selected graphics, and now I'm just going to click on certain ones and see if I like it. All right, so let's go ahead and try this one right here. See how it looks. Center it a little bit. Okay, I like that. All right, so I'm pretty pleased with the element that I chose, but it's looking a little blank still. So let's add some words. If you go to the left hand side, click on the text tab. You'll be able to basically create the type of text you want. They also have some pre-made ones right here under recently used, but we're going to go ahead and create our own. So they have add heading, add subheading, and add a little bit of body text. So for this one, because it is the cover page, we're just going to select add a heading. And let's see here. We'll put self-care journal, something super simple just for the test. And just go ahead and find your placement. And I think that looks good. So make sure that it doesn't spill out too much on the page, because you don't want to have it to where it's cut off when you actually have your book printed out. So I'm just going to center this plant a little bit more to align with the words a little bit. Okay. So, and just have fun with it, play around with it, and see, which way that you like it best. All right, so let's go ahead and play around with the color. So if you click on the letter A, it will then bring out a color box or color boxes. So here I'm just, playing around and seeing what color I like to go on this particular cover. And I kind of like this orange, so let's go ahead and go with that. So now another feature I like on here is their effects tab. So what I like to use is play around with this particular one, which is the shadow one. It gives it a really cool like 70s vibe, and they have other ones where it's like a glowing effect. As you can see, the hollow, echo, glitch, but this is one of my favorites. So I'm just gonna play around with this one right here, and you can change the background of the shadow. so it can pop out more and give it some dimension and some depth. So just kind of playing around and seeing what color I like the most. All right, you guys, and that's all. You have just created your cover super quick, super easy. So now if you go to the upper right hand corner and click on download, there it will then have a drop down box where you can select the format that you want to download your file to or in. So I'm going to select PNG because I'm going to upload this to Bookbolt. And Bookbolt only takes image files. And as you can see, there's tons of different ways to download this file. And we're just going to do PNG for today, and make sure that the size is all the way up to 4,000 by 6,000 because it'll give you the best quality, by the way. And just click download, and that's it, you guys. All right, you guys. Well, thank you so much for watching. Please stay tuned for my next video. I will be showing you guys how to take your created book cover pages that you made from Canva and putting them onto your Bookbolt page to make as a KDP Amazon book cover. Also, guys, please like and subscribe. Leave a comment if you have any questions, if you have any concerns, whatever it is, go ahead and leave a comment. If you do have any questions, I will try my best to answer them.